Hey, guess guess we didn't have any audio on.
Oh, were we all
No.
No.
We didn't have any audio on?
Mm-mm.
Oh no.
We have audio now.
To
It
be
was
or not
me.
to
Great
be,
fun.
that's all you meant. No.
Bro,
It was me.
bro,
My curse is carried.
Uh-oh.
bro.
Okay.
Don't worry, we had a awesome story. Go vote for Vic for this great baker situation. Extra life down below. We're just gonna.
Good job.
Thank you for saying something,
So
whoever you are.
Yeah, I appreciate that. We would not have known at all.
What was that story again?
Yeah.
I mean,
Thank you.
Man, hook card.
We would have gone the entire stream with no audio.
So.
How funny would that have been?
So.
Would have been about right.
Roll. I have a. I can't even get mad. I can't even get mad.
I mean, you're wearing the horns. You're allowed to.
Because I had the chat slightly bigger than usual, I had to move the screen over to be able to see it, and it covered right where the audio bar is. So when I was looking at chat, thinking everything was fine, it was hovering over the audio bar, so I couldn't see that it was grayed out and not lit.
The truest horror story is your audio on.
Yeah, thanks, Josh. Thanks for having our backs, bro.
Yo.
Oh my god.
Thank.
I was so excited with the story and our beautiful introductions, our banter. It was such a solid intro. And
what
no one will ever get to
introduction?
see
We
it.
haven't done introduction. What are you talking about?
It's a sham. All right, we'll just roll in the fucking intro
Okay,
now.
yeah.
Okay. I hope the audio is on repeat because we're using a new server. So let us do a little recap, which is don't know which one. That's the recap music. There we go. Okay. I did it. Okay. Totally, completely ready and not stalling at all. And lowering the volume. So, what had happened last time was, that is not the right intro. Okay, sorry. Session 4. I'm like, we already did that.
I feel
this.
it's making me feel really good. Like, not like we're in a haunted house.
No.
Yeah.
I was like,
It's
it's
a
totally not somewhere else. Okay.
It's gonna have you good feelings gone
Yeah.
in a few seconds.
It was fun while it lasted.
So, you guys came back from your first missions completely successful. You docked your ship. The crew stretched their legs, and essentially you guys have 6 days before Captain decides to make sail again. You guys went and bought some supplies, pastries, stalked your friends here and there, you know, normal things people do. The gossip and hustle around town, essentially around Saltmarsh, is saying that the residents don't like the extra soldiers that King Kim has put all over the place. All guards and employees essentially are being taxed, but you did learn from one of from the chatter that the mining guild is not, very oddly. Not that there's any hostility towards the mining guild by any other members of Saltmarsh, but it is a thing that is observed by the residents. Soldiers of King Kim were very uneasy with Buta's presence at the market. Some rumors that lizard folks have been kidnapping or eating residents, but those eyewitness accounts aren't very reliable. Some of y'all ate rat. You guys discussed why the captain hasn't left the ship in years. Maybe there's some rumors surrounding that situation. Kids were trying to scare you guys as you learned that there was a 20-year-old abandoned haunted house. As you guys decided, hey, let's just check it out. We got a couple days. You guys went to the cliffside, about 4 miles off of Saltmarsh. You guys heard some noise, some creaks here and there. You found some old rice, and in the rice, the street giant centipedes came and started attacking. So that's where we left off. This is just perfectly normal abandoned house that has nothing creepy to it. It's just very normal house. So put you guys there. So, to set the mood, Tyreen, your sword just cut through some of the rice, and there is a centipede that jumped and tried to bite you as you swung the blade, and it fell onto the floor. Stranger, you see as from the sink, from one of the buckets, and from the ceiling, 3 more centipedes are crawling through. Again, this house has no lights. It's has mold and is damp. Has some puddles of water that have collected. It's broken down so much that the holes on the roof and the cracks on the walls are letting enough light in for you guys to see. What are we doing? As I guess, Tyreen, what are you doing right now?
Bleh, gross. We're not a fan of the very large bugs. Ooh. She probably, like, whatever one was closer to her, she's probably not even gonna, like, attack it. She's gonna, like, swat, like, try to, like, smack it out of the way with her sword so she can get away from it.
Okay, so I'll say that's probably a disengage then. Okay,
Yeah.
so you're disengaging, and please move your character where you would want to be. As a stranger, these centipedes are trying to bite onto your friend. Anything that you're doing.
That sounds like a you problem, and I'm gonna just walk down the hallway.
Okay.
She, like, probably, like, half-bodied stranger, like, shouldered. She's like, no, those are a you problem.
So, stranger, you do see as these centipedes are moving towards you, and remember, these things are about the size of cats.
Huh.
Now, when you say the size of a cat,
Oh my god.
Like a stray cat?
like a
Or
stray cat, or like a
Enchanted house cat.
or like one of those little designer teacup cats that all the rich people have, or like
This bug weighs about 10 pounds.
Oh,
Lord have
Ew.
mercy, that's a
that's a stout bug.
So now
No.
they're starting
Blech.
to encroach on you, and each
Okay,
one's
okay,
looking at each
okay.
other, like they're some way communicating with each other.
Yeah, we're gonna. Tyreen's right next to me. Whatever. Yeah, we'll just roll with it. Yeah, we're gonna do some magic to get rid of these buggies because I'd rather it not be a me problem. So Stranger's probably going to cast Arms of Hadar. So everyone around him in a
5-foot area.
within 10 feet of me have to make a strength saving throw. So
That
that's probably going to
includes what?
Yep.
You said a strength saving throw?
Yes.
I'm gonna just do this for my own sake. Okay, cool.
That's a 16 for Tyreen.
That will be a pass.
I also need what to roll a strength saving throw.
I got
None
a
of them
24.
Okay.
You only have to beat a 10.
Sweet.
These giant centipedes definitely do not make it.
Okay, alright, so that means I get to roll 2d6 necrotic damage. Oh, everybody who saves gets half damage. Whoops-a-daisy.
Whoops diddle.
It's just how the
That's how the good Lord
Yeah.
intended it.
it's unfortunately how the corpse crumbles. Anyway, so that is 10 points of necrotic damage. So everybody who saves gets 5. As you're gonna see these fucking sick ass like black like not tentacles, but like I'm gonna say that it kind of resembles like serpent tails in a way.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So these serpentine tails grab onto the centipedes and start constricting them in this you start seeing their exoskeleton kind of crumble and wither as unfortunately these tails also hit 2 of your friends as one of the centipedes is currently running and rushes over its counterpart to try to give it's just a little hug. It just wants to hug you with an 8. Does an 8 hit your AC?
No, surprisingly.
Okay. As it tries to, you just kick it and falls to the ground.
Slap it like a dog. Like when a dog tries to jump on, you're like.
Since Stranger went, Tyreen's kind of leaving. What are you doing?
Well, I want to make sure that the hugging centipedes are all dispatched. So if there's one left, I want to smack them.
There's currently 2 people kind of in your way, and just unfortunately to your size, you're not going to be able to squeeze through them.
All right. Well, I will.
I would argue that
move-
all Stranger has to do is turn sideways.
Tyreen is also pretty small.
I could. You saying
You
I
could like
step
shove
over?
Tyreen into this little crawl space.
Sure. If you shove Tyreen over here and you move Stranger to this other location, I'll say that you can get there.
Okay. I would just say, friends, please let me get through. I will smack the bugs.
All right.
Smack the butt.
Smack the butt.
Oh,
Bugs.
Please roll me to smack butt.
I'm assuming I'm doing that with my axe.
I would hope so. Yeah.
Okay, I'm smacking the butt for a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 definitely hits. Roll me damage.
It's a dirty butt smack.
You.
Pin.
Yeah. As the axe completely just falls, cuts it in half, and just. Stranger, there is some bug guts on your boots.
I'm gonna scoop some of it up and just
Okay.
hold it.
Beerus, you're incredibly perceptive. You hear a like a latch opening and a door move.
Which way?
Somewhere over here. And Nico and Serena, you do hear you don't hear that, but all three of you hear as someone just get out, and just almost like a whisper get out before it gets louder, hits the bookcase, and then it ricochets back.
Never heard of no ricocheting words before. But there is a door over there that just fucking opened.
You know, it's actually haunted. Do
Well,
you?
that's creepy.
I mean, even if it is, we're a little bit too far in to give a shite now.
Agreed. I'm assuming going by what the map is showing, is the piano that messed up?
Yes. It actually, the ceiling from the third floor has collapsed through. Same thing with the stairs around you and the sofa next to you is all like it has some of the support beams from the roof that actually has collapsed inward. And speaking of the roof, stranger, you hear something fell from the second floor.
It's probably the space heater.
Probably.
What's a space heater?
Something in space that heats.
Don't worry about it. You'll figure it. It's a later issue.
Nico's gonna walk over and peer down the hallway. Stranger, Tyreen, are y'all okay?
Would you like to try some pudding that I found on the floor?
No. Why would there be pudding on the floor? That's disgusting.
Tyreen just walks by.
That's
It
not-
is disgusting. It's not pudding.
Stranger's holding it out to Tyreen.
Ugh, that's rancid.
Beerus, can I have you actually roll perception?
Hey, goodness.
Is it perception?
Yes, please. As you guys hear the crashing of the waves.
15?
15. Okay. There. Now that you kind of moved and you hear your friends, you kind of turn around and yeah, you're noticing it. Your left hand, which is closer to the sound, is slightly warmer than everything behind y'all. Or behind you. Like there's a distinct warmness to that area. Not anything dramatic, but there is a slight change in temperature.
Beerus is just gonna walk down the hallway towards the door and noise he heard.
Okay. As Beerus is walking in that direction, everybody hears footsteps walking in the exact opposite direction, mimicking Beerus's footsteps in the floor above. And Beerus, you do see two doors. Well, three, sorry. One in front of you, one to the left, and one to the right.
Well, the one on the right was the one that was the one that opened, right?
When you look at them, none of these three are open. But you did hear a door open.
He's gonna look at all three and go for the one on the right.
All right.
So these.
This one. Let me double check something. Okay. Looking at my notes on which specific door that is. A room, sorry. And because I opened centipedes, it's not that. Okay, so as you open it, let me clear the area. Reveal.
Clear the area.
Boop. So, as you open it, this room looks like it's, I mean, quite obviously a library. There's bookshelves from wall to wall. Most of the shelves have something broken. They're still structurally okay enough to hold the amount of books that they have, but you see some of the shelves actually have like collapsed, and the only reason why they're still up is because there's enough books holding that shelf up, which is holding the next row up, etc. And I mean, there's books on the wall, there's books everywhere. You see some books that are completely torn, some that have had enough moisture that has ruined the pages. It's filled with books. There's also an empty chair that is covered with a white cloth.
He's gonna look, turn around and look at it, the two that are in the main area and go, if either of you two like books, this is a room for you. Looking over at Nico and Serena.
Forte.
Wow, how bold of you to assume that maybe some other people here would not like books.
Well, I can't see you, you wacky cunt.
He's gonna drop his pudding on the ground behind Tyreen and just slither through.
Just imagine him just like bending fucking physics through.
God. Yeah.
He's just very big on disturbing personal space, I will say.
I mean,
Noted.
reading commons just it's not the best.
Get the fuck out of my way.
Is he pushing Nico?
Literally just like he parts Serena and Nico just the fuck out of my way, I want to see things. Yes.
Okay.
This one
Fine.
go to the other one.
One more time?
Go across the hall to this one over here.
Sure. Let me reveal that one as well. Okay.
I'm gonna start moving forward over there too and wipe off the slime on her shoulder.
Yeah.
From the
Yeah, he did not wipe his hands, just FYI.
the
Ew.
quote pudding.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nico just looking down, just like, ugh.
Once you do remove the slime from your shoulder, Serena, you do see that when your shoulder moves from that wall, a critter, a scorpion, let's say, because I was gonna say something that people don't like, starts crawling from the wall and goes into a different hole.
How dare you?
So this room, Beerus, when you open it, also unlocked. This room, you can tell, was study, writing room. There's papers on the walls, on the desk. You see a map of Saltmarsh. You see because of your passive, it actually, a dagger. There's something weird about that dagger, but your eyes keep looking at the room for any potential danger, since a couple centipedes the sizes of fucking feral cats just jumped out of nowhere, so you're a little bit on guard. You'll see the large writing desk. One of the legs is kind of broken. You see that the walls are filled with some mold from the water damage that's around. You see that this drawer is like a 3-set drawer underneath. This one doesn't have any drawers, but you do notice that desk is fairly new. And there is a chair that is nicely tucked where it just looks a little weird since everything's so destroyed, but that table looks fairly undamaged.
How does the dagger look?
When you look at it, if you step a little closer, there's no dust on it. It looks like it should have a sheath, but it's you don't see anyone near. just by looking at it,
He's gonna pick it up.
okay, as you grab it, clean, sharp blade. When you pick it up, also, you probably would notice that there would be at least some sort of like dust that kind of covered on top of the dagger, but the dust imprint is not there, which makes you to believe that this dagger was placed there recently. You also see a map of Saltmarsh on that table that does not have any writings on it, but easy enough to put context clue together that it looks like some areas have been stabbed with that specific dagger. And it's Saltmarsh itself, a small little cove not that far from where this house is, and 1 or 2 settlements north. No writings, no indication, just stab marks through.
He'll roll the map up as well.
Okay.
Put the map in his bag and keep flipping the dagger.
Okay. It's a fine dagger. It's well made. Nico. It's a little cold, and you hear a voice starting from your left ear, going to your right, and just, "What? Leave."
Whoa.
Hey, Jesus,
Wes-
question.
Yes.
How long has it been since we entered?
5 minutes.
Okay, my detect magic's still up.
Yes, I need to do a thing for you.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, Nico.
Is this a door right here?
I will let you know in 1 second. I am making an aura around Jeremiah's star. It's 30
I
feet
can
or
do it.
60 feet? Okay, thank you.
I can do it.
No, the door will be over here on the other side.
Oh, okay.
And I'll say that you guys would have been able to see it,
Okay.
but this is just solid wall right now.
But what? These are stairs here that lead up to
that
the
lead
door.
up to the second floor, and then in this, let me get the ruler. In this hallway, you'll see that there's a door here.
He'll just kind of look back over at Watt and Tyreen. Did y'all hear that?
Yeah, definitely heard something.
I was trying to ignore it. This place gives me the creeps.
Just thinking that. It's creepy. Creepy crawly with bugs. Scent of pudding.
I'll call to stranger Serena and Beerus. Like, did find anything of interest?
Now that you mention that, I would like to investigate the books in the room.
Okay. Roll me an investigation if you're looking specifically through.
All right,
those
let's
books.
do a looky-loo. I rolled a 7.
Okay. I had a thing waiting for that, but 1 second. I was trying to type something to somebody. So, you see a couple of romantic poem books. You see some historical books.
Yoink.
You see a book called Magic Properties of Gemstones. A book about how to decorate
Yoink.
with flowers. Mathematical book. And then there is a Sonnet book that looks pretty new. Actually, it's one of the few books that does not have mold. It has a bookmark on it. And it's Encounters with the Cobweb.
if I open to the bookmarked page, what would I find?
This curiosity is Stranger's forte. She
Oh,
opens it
absolutely.
up, and it's
She's got to know everybody's business.
as she placed her arm around the dryad, just lowering softly, slower and slower, and it's just like you keep reading, like, oh, that's not for children.
I would have, I would have written it a little better paced, but
It
not
seems
everyone
that
can do
that particular scene is like it's 3/4 of the way, so tension has been building, and this is just a release. They bookmarked their favorite part.
why are the pages sticking together?
Gross.
It's a little bit
Close that
sticky.
book and slide that into the bag.
I guess if everybody's heading down the hallway, because Nico remembers from his travels, do not split up.
It's true.
You have your exit buddy.
Oh, I mean, he's gonna even probably say that out loud. It's like, okay, rule number 1, don't split up. And then he looks over at Tyreen. I'm known to wander, so.
This Tyreen's gonna motion broadly, to especially the parts of the building that are definitely really shittily falling apart. Be like, it's probably not the place to wander in the first place.
Totally noted. He's gonna walk down the hallway and, okay, y'all checked out this door, this door. What's behind door number 3?
Okay. As you open it,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say though, like there's something I sense in front.
What?
Magical.
I'll say there was some kind of essence between these pages.
And you say that as he opens the door.
Yeah, as you open the door.
let me reveal the area. So, you're still sensing that bing. It's like a little slight alarm, kind of ringing in your head. So Nico, when you open it, and everyone else can, immediately the heat.
Do I know the school of magic?
You have
If
to
any.
look at it and concentrate for one action.
Okay.
Yeah. There, you can sense it because there's not enough wood technically to block your senses, but there is still a barrier. So you would have to be at least in the room for me to so you can detect what school of magic that would be. So Nico, when you open it, you immediately kind of get this waft of hot air. And it feels like it's been stagnant in here, and something grew and it just continued. It's just weeds everywhere, and wild flora kind of just sprouting all over the place. You do see what looks to be that's wrong layer. A door that is broken, that vines have kind of wrapped themselves around and made some sort of barrier, but not a natural barrier. And that door definitely leads downward. You see some vases and pots that whatever was growing there definitely has enough nourishment to actually break the vase just because of how big it's being grown.
Essentially a greenhouse?
It kind of looks like a greenhouse, but when you're looking closely, there is some furniture that was covered. You do see a sofa, but it just something in this specific area, just nature just grew very rapidly, and maybe even with a push. And
Does it
Mhm.
does it resemble at all like druidic magic by any chance?
You can roll me an Arcana. And Tyreen, at this moment, you hear, going from your right ear, going to your left, why are you still here? You can't trust them.
Is it like behind her?
It sounds like it's going around. And when you look, it started in the other ear. And like it looks like it felt like someone was moving in a circle. And when you turn, like they were speaking and were walking away.
In what direction?
This direction. So let me get the ruler out. So it sounded like it was going in this direction, and then when you turned, back over here.
Yeah, we didn't like that.
Tina.
Yes.
She's gonna look down the hallway. Like, they're not going anywhere. And just kind of wander over here and kind of look.
Okay. You see the hallway, and you see large door over here and a large door over here that you can go through.
She's gonna walk over to this door and, like, her sword is gonna materialize in her hand.
Alright.
And just kind of, I would say quietly, but I'm sure it's gonna make tons of fucking noise, open the door.
Okay. As you do open that door, let me reveal the area. There we go. As you see that there is another door that kind of leads to where the door on the other side, you would imagine, will go. Like, it's just another entryway to it. You see what looks like to be a chimney that has been completely broken. There seems to be some trail marks of almost like furniture has been moved. And this area is covered in various fungi and mushrooms that are even growing on the covered couch on the side.
Do these look like just like your run of the mill, plain old Jane old mushrooms?
Roll me
Or do they look like,
nature.
I'm like, or do they look particularly funky?
Roll me nature.
Okay. I was an 18.
They look very potent, just by the how large they are and where they're growing. It seems that they're actually even feeding on smaller ones, and you see some yellow mold that's growing on the couch, and you can definitely tell that at least 2 of these mushrooms are very, very poisonous. And then you hear, almost like from the room itself, "Coward, come in."
Okay. Loudly, like, she didn't even care. Like, it's fine. Loudly enough that anybody could, well, not anyone. She's not yelling it, but she's saying it without being quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. I'll come in. And she'll step inside.
Okay.
Sword at the ready.
Sword
she's
at
stepping
ready,
in.
Stepping inside. Okay. And as you said, fine, I'll come in. I'll say that Walt for sure would have heard that, and I'll leave it up to Stranger if he heard it or not.
Stranger's going to say yes.
All right. So, Nika, what did you get on your Arcana?
17.
18?
17.
17. Okay. It
Really going hard on that.
is...
I'm doing my best.
You feel that there was some druidic magic that may have influences, maybe some ranger magic or crude barbaric ability, something of that branch of divinity, for sure. But it might have just been a push. The rest is definitely natural. You're kinda unsure if this is welcoming or not, as you do know that sometimes that type of magic could be harmful, and just because it's beautiful and green doesn't mean that it's not trying to kill you.
Nico just being like, that's a Mark question, not a question that I can answer. And I will, I'm just going to say, he is probably going to say that out loud to himself.
Okay. What about the rest of you guys? Before we go back to Tyreen, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna go into that room
Okay.
where I sense the magic.
Sure. Please put your mini.
There's a broken in door over there.
Okay. I'm gonna go this way, and I guess I'm gonna look at that broken door.
Okay.
Can I kind of pinpoint where the magic is or something?
Yes, yes, you can. The magic is actually coming from that door.
Okay.
And are you spending your action to try to get whatever that school of magic is?
Yes.
Okay. So, as you do, you feel that you see the lid on the door move forward, kind of bends against some of the vines and that are that have naturally grown around it and kind of encased it a little bit. It's illusionary magic. Now, I want to let you know that illusionary magic kind of gets a slight, I wouldn't say misconception, but sometimes individuals don't really realize how incredibly powerful illusion magic is. Illusion, as we kind of view it, as like, oh, it's an invisible, it's an image, and we can fuck it, it's an image. We can walk through an image. It's not
fuck
deadly.
it?
You could try, but illusionary magic is grabbing a image that is physically there from the astral plane. Illusionary magic makes fears come to life. Illusionary magic taps into everything. It's not just simply as an illusion. It's a lot more strong than that. As Beerus...
I'm gonna try to throw a stone on the thing.
Okay. You grab a stone and you kind of throw it into it, and I'll say that it's small enough stone that it kind of goes in between the little cracks of not cracks, the gaps between the vines, and as it goes in, you all hear a "Get out!" and every single door in the house closes. And when the doors close, Beerus and Stranger, as like, okay, that's out of nowhere, defensive and everything happened. You both will look at each other and look up, and you swear you see a small doll through a crack in the roof, just looking at you. It's just a porcelain doll, just staring.
No.
Beerus is gonna shoot it.
Please.
That's the correct
Roll me
answer.
to hit. Roll me to hit.
Straight up, Beerus is shooting that motherfucker.
Fuck that shit. A clock.
So when you say the door closed, like, did it slam in front of Nico?
Were you on the other side? If you were on the other side, yes, it slams like 4 inches away from you, not hitting you in any way, but it just.
Yeah, no, like he was still standing. Like he
Yes.
wasn't in the room, but he was standing back. Yeah, so it's like, well, that was fucking rude.
What you get on the attack?
23.
23. Roll me some damage.
Serena's like, I think we're unwanted here,
Five
but
damage.
I feel like a mixed message. They were telling us to get out, but closes the door.
Nico's just gonna open the door again, just kind of like.
Nico,
hell?
this time the door's locked.
Oh, what the?
What did you get, Beerus? Or
5 damage.
Okay. Completely hits it, shatters, and you see the doll rise a little bit, fall to the ground, and you hear the of the head roll, and then just lands in the exact same spot, broken and shattered. But this time, and it wasn't there before, the doll is smiling as half its face is completely broken off.
Fire again.
Shoot again.
He's able to. He's gonna keep firing at that thing.
And the
Double
second
tap.
fire just completely shatters the porcelain head, and it's gone.
Don't do the creepy dolls.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
The
Nico's
physical form is not there.
Nico not even realizing at first, like, you know, because it's like focusing on the door and then hearing the first shot, immediately jumps. His soul kind of left his body at that.
Took a screenshot.
So with 2 fires of your friend's weapon and the door closing, Tyreen, I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh shit.
Great! Because I swear that door slammed and she yelped. She was not expecting that. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. When the door slams, you swear that every single fungi in this room intentionally shakes and spores fill the air, and immediately it's gonna grab your cup your hand and lift your shirt, anything to just not breathe this in. The dust is starting to, the spores are starting to settle, and you're gonna cough for a bit, but that's a good roll. That was a very good one.
Yeah, she'll sit there. Yeah, she's covering her nose and everything. Just like, oh, like that. No, because yeah, she'd have yelled when that door slammed because it startled her. Because, of course, it did.
Yeah.
And then she'll walk back to try to open the door with her
And it's
mouth. 'Cause-
locked.
right. She'll sit there with like holding her hit because she's not gonna have. Ugh. She'll kind of like pick up her shield or take her shield and just kind of hit the door with it a couple of times. Like, oh, very funny. Like, you want me to get out? You invited me in, and now you want us to get out. But you're going to lock us in. That makes plenty of sense.
You see as the sheet where the couch is slightly rises a little bit, almost like a figure is being imprinted and rising up, and then it's maybe about 2 feet completely. It's a humanoid figure just kind of pulling onto the sheet. You hear a giggle.
Ugh. Lovely. Okay.
You hear from behind you, "Come play."
I could be wrong. I don't
Go
think
play in
that
the street.
we think of playing as the same thing.
You see the head kind of turns the humanoid figure underneath the sheet towards the fireplace, and dust kind of falls from the fireplace, and you hear from the fireplace, "She can't play in that form. She needs to be like us."
Like you.
And you see one of the mushrooms fall and start rolling on the ground, and spores come out of it.
So wait, she's going to turn into a mushroom.
And you physically see the movement of the cackling underneath the sheet, and the voice of whatever is underneath it. "No, silly. You need to be dead."
Oh. Well, I'm a little busy right now. So this isn't a good time for me. Would there be time to like pencil me in like 5 days from now?
You hear nothing.
I'll take that as a yes.
You start seeing as the wall next to you over here, you can swear that the orange mold is starting to grow slowly. And it's getting thicker. Like, the air is thicker and a little hard to breathe.
Yep, I don't like this.
What do we do?
We're going to like, no, don't like that. No, I don't like that. And just like full on like shield first, try to like bust the door open.
Okay, roll me in athletics, please. As you grab your shield, hit towards the door.
23.
Easily breaks off the hinges, and you are on the other side. And as you do that, you hear crawling up the walls, and the figure that was pushing out of the sheets on the couch goes away. As that's happening, hey, Serena, what are you doing over here? What is everyone else doing over here?
Well, we just, I watched the door get slammed in Nico's face. Serena's also in there. That might be issue. Then I heard Tyreen scream. She would probably phrase it as a startled yelp, but I think she just got the shit scared out of her, so I might have to go, witness that.
That helped. Just witness it.
He's gonna look at the spot where the doll's face used to be, and just like, no. He's just gonna... He's just
I'll
gonna...
join you at the...
What?
I'll join you.
Yeah, you might need, if there's more of whatever the fuck that was, I'm going to need you.
Nico's gonna try to shoulder the door to open it.
Roll me in athletics, Nico.
Stranger's gonna pat Watt on the arm and just be like, you can open that door for you can open that door.
Oh no, did he go full noodle arms?
What did you get?
Oh, my.
Natural one, son, two.
So as
He like
you go,
dislocated his shoulder.
oh my god, that is a solid fucking door. Oh, why did you shoulder? Ow! That's a bruise. You actually shouldered right into a screw that was out holding the frame of the door, and just right into that.
Ow.
He was
Buddy.
like, I've watched Kaizen play do this before.
That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt for a couple of days.
He's just gonna kind of like slam his head at the door, just kind of like,
Serena, from your perspective, all the doors closed. You hear gunfire, and then from the other side of the door,
I'm not going through that door because I don't know what's happening over there. I was like, "Is everything okay over there?" I'm just gonna say that. I'm gonna go this way.
I just all the doors closed, and Nico's gonna actually just try to jiggle the door now again to see if it's unlocked.
it's still locked.
Oh,
Oh god. And he's just.
Still locked.
It's locked.
Yeah, he's just gonna take a step back. Just.
I'm gonna try to. Nope, I don't have picks. I'm just gonna try to open it strengthfully.
All right, roll me athletics.
Yay, my best stat. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Oh,
That's
wow.
a 22.
it kind of just opens and completely unhinges off, and you have the entire door perfectly. Like, okay.
Nico's just thinking to himself, I think I helped, I don't know.
Oh, you loosened it. Thanks.
Oh, that's great.
Aww.
Oh, that's great. Ow.
Oh.
There was some. Now, did we hear Tyreen scream?
Yeah.
Okay. There might be some, funny business happening over yonder. Just kind of
Yonder.
shut up.
Did you
Points over to.
Did you separate?
Yeah.
Oh.
Right after I mentioned about how I have an issue with wandering.
And
Yeah,
that's
I guess I'll start walking that way too. To
Tyreen's
where everybody's at.
out of
Yeah.
the area when Beerus and Stranger kind of like walking up on her.
Did not scream.
Sounded
You're
like a
hearing
whale.
What?
Heard a deathly wail.
The way that the baby sound comes through on this audio.
No.
bleh.
So we're probably sauntering our way over to where Tyreen is because we have all the time in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feywild works on different time, whatever.
Yep.
So, what do you think it is?
I'm not entirely certain, but whatever it is, we can probably shoot it. All I know says the moody one over there sure shit got the shit scared out of her.
Moody.
She has this thing where she likes to she wants everyone to believe that she's like really like cold and aloof, but there's a secret soft side there.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Oh, have you now?
I have. I followed her when I was. I had nothing better to do.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
Should we check on her? She might be in trouble.
Yeah, we're getting to it.
Just give me a minute.
We're having a conversation.
What?
We're walking and talking.
Walking and talking. She really, really likes sweet pastries.
I don't know if
Use that to your benefit as you will.
got some dirt, if you will. Is Lee indisposed at the moment? I don't know if she can hear or not. Okay, if she can't, it's fine. Then in that case, let's continue picking on Nico. You hear that same whisper that kind of puts the hairs to the back of your neck. Fucking, that's creepy. And you hear, they're going to betray you. Kill them now.
Yeah. Yeah. Nah. No, thank you.
What do we do?
He's gonna whisper, just a little something to himself, though.
Okay. Little pep talk. Convince yourself that everything's okay. What do we do, guys?
Are they gonna end up rounding that corner as
Yeah,
Tyreen
they're-
comes barreling out of that door?
Yeah, they are. And yes, you're muted, Vic. Still muted.
Victor, you're muted.
Fuck. I heard that. I mean, visually heard it.
I'm just saying, Stranger's probably looking through his bag of tchotchkes. She's like, does anyone need any lucky talismans? Any like lucky like flowers? I have several deities medallions. Lucky rabbit's foot, and he holds it out.
I've got two of my own, thanks.
I mean, you never know when you need a third.
But 3 makes it bad luck.
Depends on who you're asking, but sure. He's gonna just throw it on the floor.
Great.
Considering, I guess, Tyreen hasn't joined up with everybody yet, and Nico's just gonna probably call out, like, yeah, Tyreen, are you good?
If we ran like that is not a wide hallway either. We came through that door and went straight into the wall, probably.
Yeah, it's barely 5 feet, barely. The door kind of like
Cough. Yeah. She's coughing, but like looking back into the room because yeah, the orange mushroomy thing was growing like out, and that's sketch. I didn't like that.
Yeah. When you look at it, it's a little smaller than it was before.
Take a step back into the room. We're
Same
playing
size.
with it now.
Same size. The air is definitely thicker though to breathe. It's a little hard.
Mm.
Just notice this little.
So how does anyone else feel about just tossing a torch and watching this place burn?
I was just thinking the same thing. Like, what do we have to lose by just lighting it up?
Releasing the ghost in the open, I'm guessing. Whatever is
Release
haunting
it in
this
the open.
place.
There's a ghost?
Whatever is the problem here, or
I mean-
hunting this place or something.
I mean, at least if it's out in the open, we'll have an easier time of killing it.
He can just shoot it.
What did they say was haunting here? Like, was it a ghost or was it something else? What, Vic?
Did you just not hear the part where they said there was a ghost?
Apparently there was some kind of devil or something.
A devil?
I thought the captain was stuck on the ship.
I
mean,
he
you're here.
is.
Oh.
What are you trying to say?
Got devilishly good looks.
I'm not giving that away for free. I have a very specific rate for that.
I don't doubt it. Probably exceedingly high.
Know your worth is what I always tell
Hope
myself.
not. I really hope not.
So what did you guys find in that other room?
Which one? The
The one with all the goddamn plants.
there's a door that's broken and it goes down. And it looks like some sort of either ranger or druidic magic triggered all the
It's-
plant growth in there.
I sensed an illusionary magic.
So what you're saying
And
as we
when
go
I
into that room
try
and
to
jump in the fucking
throw
hole.
a rock through it, just to see if it's an illusion door, that's when the door is closed and something told us to get out.
Also, real quick, I don't know if anybody else is hearing the voice, but now it's starting to tell me that I need to kill everybody because they're going to betray me, which I know is probably not true.
I don't think you could kill everyone here.
I don't think I could either.
A vote of confidence.
So
Well, I
what
mean, whoever was living here obviously had very good taste, and obviously they are a leg man or person.
I think someone is still living here because the desk in the room that I went into had a nice shiny dagger and no dust on the desk
So a squatter.
or something.
Let's set it on fire.
How about we just go down the hall in the room, see what the hell is making all the racket?
Alright, fine, but if any of you get claustrophobic on me, I'm leaving.
If you inconvenience me, I'm getting out.
Lab's going on. Nico's just going to walk over here and just peer down the hallway. Tyreen, you good?
I'm fine.
Yeah, the shit didn't sound like it.
Excuse me.
She's getting into character.
Insight?
She's so in character.
Yeah, she's so in character.
Huh.
Yep, that's what she sounds like.
I'm sitting here not sure. I'm not going to start again. Okay.
What would I need to roll to see if he can tell if, like...
So yeah, how I do those, it's my kind of mentality. It's mimicking the PvP. So it'd be your insight versus Tyreen's either deception or persuasion, whichever she chooses. He doesn't have to say, and then both say the numbers out loud. But at the end of the day, it's Tyreen's story. So Tyreen says what she wants to interpret, and then you interpret whatever you want to interpret. But the dice are there to help persuade the players in whatever they want to do. So sure, if you want to, sure. Please roll me insight.
Yeah,
Tyreen.
he's just...
Roll me deception or persuasion to see if you're lying.
Roll a 19 on
I rolled a
insight.
6.
So it's up to Tyreen to say how she really wants that to be interpreted.
She's like coughing and like staring inside the room. She's like, I'm fine. Just staring ahead. Obviously a little spooked.
1,000
But-
yard stare.
We're fine.
Nico's gonna, like, walk down and also peer into the room.
It's a creepy room. There's a lot of fungi everywhere and broken chimney and they were trying to either move or there's cloth on the couch, so it looks like some intent to protect some of the furniture was there, but eventually time and erosion took care of the room and it's gross and moldy.
The creepy voice is talking to you, too?
No. She clears her voice. The room is full of poisonous mushrooms. And over there, and she's gonna point with her sword at the couch. The sheet, like grew like child-sized, and they told me they wanted to play, but that I couldn't play with them because I wasn't dead.
Oh, that's concerning. Beerus shot at a doll, apparently, earlier. Didn't bother to warn me as he shot, and my soul left my body for I think a second, but and usually I'm the person who wanders off.
Well, it was weird. I was standing out in the common area, and it sounded like something kind of walked around me and then back over this way. It wasn't the child, though. And then they called me a coward when I didn't walk into the room. So I had to walk into the room.
Oh, you don't necessarily have to do that. That's an intimidation tactic.
I'm aware.
Mark taught me that one.
No, it's you're legally obligated if somebody calls you a pussy. Sorry.
It's like when you ask someone's a cop, they have to tell you legally.
You're like, bitch, you won't. Okay.
There it is.
What? At this moment, you hear some footsteps behind you. Get them before they get you. Their minds are twisting. They're going to attack you. Attack first.
Hello? Who's there?
Hello?
Hello?
I love that, like, the murder ghosts are talking to the two cinnamon rolls. Like, kill everybody.
If they talk to a stranger, he'd be like, say less.
I don't like alcohol that much. You can't tempt me that way.
And I would say at this point, Serena's when your detect magic fades away.
Nico peering back over to Serena. You said it was illusionary magic, right?
Mm-hmm.
You think that's what they're doing to try to talk to us?
I guess.
I would say,
I guess so.
also, sorry to interrupt, Jeremiah. Stranger, with your research and study into the Archon, you definitely know what I told Jeremiah about illusionary magic, since you are a scholar.
Tell
It's a waste
me
of an elective,
as
yes.
to be as a player, or is that what Serena knows?
So that's what
too?
Serena knows, and that's what Stranger knows. Based on y'all's
Okay.
backstories, you get that much for sure.
Okay, then I'll mention something about that, like what I know about illusion magic.
Yeah, it's a loaded horsecock.
So could it not necessarily be a ghost, but someone who's squatting here trying to sound all scary?
They're jerking us by the short hairs.
Could be. They might be downstairs.
Which is why I say we go back to plan A and we just light the entire thing on fire.
What's the fun in that when we can figure out what's the mystery?
I mean, if
Air
you want
quote.
to get if you want to get stabbed by some drug-addled homeless person that's squatting in an old decrepit building filled with like black mold, be my guest.
I mean, we could always just go down through the illusionary door. We'll just throw Nico down there.
I
What?
like your idea. Let's throw him down there first. He's the one that wants to go.
No. Why me?
I think I stirred the beast down there, so I'll just go ahead and.
Well, no, Nico wants to stir it
Go
more,
down
so
there,
come
so-
here. Come on. Grab him by the
You're
back of
literally
his
gonna manhandle
shirt.
Nico, who's literally taller than Stranger.
Yeah, he's gonna grab you by the back of the shirt to try to kind of like, come on.
Oh, what the fuck? Stranger. Not necessary.
Well, you want to go, so let's go.
He's gonna look back kind of over at Tyreen like, help.
Stranger, you get the arms, I'll get the legs.
Perfect.
Oh, come on!
Like, Tyree's gonna like, grab Nico's like collar and hold onto it.
I told you she has a secret soft spot.
You weren't wrong. I'm gonna get him back for the bunny comment earlier.
Said I'm sorry about that.
Why? You did.
What?
I don't think he's sorry enough.
Oh, come on, guys.
I have a rope tied to you. It'll be fine.
We'll
No.
definitely pull you up if you yank on the rope. Definitely.
I don't believe you.
Why would I lie to you?
Tyreen,
Really, stranger?
while holding Nico's
You're a
collar, is
stranger. But
literally gonna walk over here because she wants to open this door.
Okay.
Oh, she dragged Nico.
Like, not like forcefully so, but she's like, I want to see what's over here.
Okay. Oh my god. Move. Okay.
Yeah, it's like-
So the door is closed, but you can open it. It's unlocked. And when you do so,
Oh, look, more rubble.
yes, the ceiling has collapsed. You do see rubble and maybe was a armoire that has been collapsed and broken. You see a headless doll in the room.
Okay. Letting go of Nico. Where is the doll?
Right. Oh, wrong. Looking right. There.
Right in the middle.
Tyreen's gonna walk into the room and pick up the doll, like by its little arm,
Pick up. Not an issue.
and then walk back out into
Okay.
the hallway
Okay.
and throw it at stranger. Is this your friend?
That dress looks identical to the one that you and Beerus saw.
Just gonna like, he's mostly gonna like flinch because you threw something at him, and it's like,
She wasn't trying to like beat him in the head with it. It was like a underhanded like casting it at him like, this your friend.
yeah, it was a reflexive kind of.
No karate.
Like when you throw candy at Vic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna close the door behind him, like, okay.
Gonna hold the doll up by the leg. If I study it
Mm-hmm.
arcanically, do I notice anything fun about it, or?
You can roll me an investigation or Arcana, your choice.
I have a +5 in Arcana. Let's do it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, Nico, like, muttering under his breath to Tyreen, just kind of like, yeah, thanks for kind of saving me.
We are
back here
not
from
giving a
that.
shit about anything tonight.
What, Nick?
I rolled a 6.
Definitely haunted.
Natural. This is haunted. This is really haunted. If you look at it, obviously, it's a haunted doll, and he's gonna like hit it against the wall.
When you hit it against the wall, you swore you hear something rolling above you.
I'm gonna hit it again.
Tyreen's
You
like,
hear nothing at this time.
oh, are you calling them to play?
How about we don't do that?
You mentioned stuff. Like you mentioned something about small children.
Just one. And something else that explained that they want to play, but we can't because we're not dead.
Oh, little child, you want to play with your little doll? I have your little doll right here. It's right here.
Why are you trying to antagonize
It's right
it?
here. And he's gonna like snap his fingers. And he's prepping a firebolt to torch this fucking thing.
Everyone hears laughter coming in this direction. Hallway.
So right next to Nico.
Yeah, starts with Nico and then it ends behind Serena and Watt on that other wall.
You know, I don't really like the games. I really don't.
Come on, you want to play with it? You want to play with it? He's gonna throw it down the hallway.
Or back towards us, or...
Oh, he's gonna throw it towards where the laughter was running.
Okay, so you throw it back here. Okay, as you throw the doll back there, nothing happens.
Yeah, Stranger's gonna look at Beerus. We're going to burn this fucking place down.
I mean, that's fair, but I still kind of want to see what's underneath that supposed magic
right.
door.
Nico!
Y'all, gonna tie it.
We're going to throw you down the hole. Come on.
You're not gonna throw me down the hole. I will.
Wanted to go anyway.
Oh, fine.
God
I don't fucking
damn
go
it.
down the hole.
Ah,
Just
Serena.
Wow, way to play into stereotypes, Rabbit.
Serena's just gonna do a big sigh and start walking that way. and
Okay, as you
Trying to go first. Like,
sure, as you
Oh
both.
no, the big bunny wants to go
Go
down the
me
big
first.
hole. Shocking.
As you guys.
Nico's
Mhm.
waiting. Oh, he's waiting for Tyreen to kind of catch up because he knows he has long legs and Tyreen is definitely shorter than him. So he's like patiently waiting.
I can picture Nico walking like Jack Skellington walks sometimes.
Yeah.
How tall is Nico?
6'3".
or Goofy.
Or Goofy.
Stop.
As you guys are walking in that direction,
Stop.
you do hear footsteps above you, and then like a door being jiggled and opens again.
I have your smut.
Not.
The door is broken because Serena did fucking get a nat 20, just like perfectly take it off its hinges, so you can like walk through and you see. I will say that also, if you're looking, you can see that this door over here is broke. Like, it's closed, like every other door, but there is a part that's broken, and you see that the garden outside is very lush and beautiful and well kept. And some of the vines are kind of growing underneath the door and spreading to the other side, to the room that you're currently in, Beerus.
And it's the reason I think that someone is squatting.
Beerus is gonna look over at Serena and be like, "Are you going in first, or am I just going in?"
You
'Cause
offered.
one way or the other, we're going into that fucking hole.
You're muted, sorry, Jeremiah.
We can play dagger parchment.
Oh, no.
Rock.
Fuck that. Beerus just jumps in.
Go with next.
So who is going first? Sorry, answering questions.
I think Beerus said he was hopping in the hole
Beerus-
first.
Okay.
Beerus just walked in.
Stranger's like, he's
Okay.
always acting like a unicorn, bit his ass.
As Beerus, you kind of walked in, and you see that the vines have grown over, but pretty easy to move. And I mean, Serena did say it was illusionary magic. Nothing here, from your perspective, is an illusion. Everything is solid. Everything is real. But when you do touch the actual frame that is supporting the hole going down, you do see. Do you have dark vision?
Yeah.
Okay, so you do see a ladder going straight down.
Oh, wait, no, I don't have dark vision.
Then
My
you do
bad.
not see a ladder going straight down.
He's gonna take a torch out and throw it down the fucking hole.
You see a ladder going straight down. And it's probably about 30 or so feet. But as you do, you hear a scream, "Get out!" And
Fuck you!
if the doors were not closed, you hear like the door try to close itself, just like that. And every
What about-
door that is open closes itself.
What about the door that I unhinged?
It can't because it's not hinged. But you do see that the door itself moved a little bit.
Okay.
So, with you seeing down below, I will say Beerus and Serena roll me perception, and we're going to go on break after that.
Oh, I saw nothing.
Neither did I.
Oh my god.
That was a 6.
Yeah, mine's a 7.
All right, cool. It's perfectly safe and nothing whatsoever. It's just going further down. Let's go
There's
to
a
let's go to the
fucking
basement.
ladder here.
Let's go to the basement. Okay. And we're gonna go on break, and we're gonna be back in a bit. So we'll see you guys in a little bit.
children's health through children's hospitals isn't just about treating illness and trauma. It's about making the child and their family have everything they need to feel stable, comfortable, and prepared for what comes next. You can help change kids' health and change the future for all of us. Register at extra-life.org.
No matter where you are, whether shopping at a store or online, dancing with your classmates, or gaming with your friends, everyone has a chance to positively change children's health by supporting their local children's hospital. You can help change kids' health and change the future for all of us. Register at extra-life.org. We believe when we positively change the health of even one child, a ripple effect is created and felt by our communities for years to come. When we ensure our children can lead healthy, fulfilling lives, we foster the scientists, inventors, gamers, and leaders of tomorrow. You can help change kids' health and change the future for all of us. Register at extra-life.org.
Get absolutely fucked. I'm gonna e-blast it.
Alright.
Do you still have your inspiration point?
No.
Oh wait, we alley-oop charge, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
That's
Holy shit!
All three of those hit one of the 20.
From the 20.
Force plus 15 is 55 force.
So, because
Plus 11 necrotic.
it's vulnerable to force damage, that 55 becomes 110.
Holy shit!
That's how much HP it had.
35.
So, Carver, how do you want to do this?
Okay, you want to put it in the next one? So you
The 3 blasts are gonna go head, chest, dick.
Nice.
You know, everything about this sounds like a very bad idea.
So we're getting closer and closer. It does, but at the same time, what do we have to lose?
I'm a few feet away, so I didn't hear that.
Realistically, probably our lives.
Yeah.
As at the beginning, so at the end, all manner of fly and wasp shall fill the air, and the ground pale with maggots. And from the spears, a frost born from Barbarian crypt, and covering all. And in 10 days and 1, the writings of sorcerers will be made pale as air, and glass shall become quartz. And she shall see him grow stronger, and she reveals herself, and all shall be slain.
It's spooky time. No hamsters. Spooky.
It's hamster time.
It's hamster time.
It's all hamster time.
It all hamster.
All hamster.
Oh yeah.
No spooks, only hamster.
No spooks.
What if one runs across your foot, stranger?
So.
Wait. Oh, sorry.
Yes, Beerus to shoot.
You're frozen. Yeah, it's frozen. Okay, there you go.
Beerus is at the bottom of a hole.
Beerus.
Yeah.
Well, you currently threw a
What's down there?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you see how much would you be able to see? Okay. You see wine cellar with broken glass everywhere. The torch is illuminating that the ground looks like it's well flattened earth, and the hall kind of continues. And you feel that it's probably as big as this room is.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you see that ladder as well.
Go down.
It stinks really, really bad. Like really,
Stinks really, really bad?
Really, really bad. Word.
Okay.
So you go down?
Yeah.
Let me move you guys to a new map and move the mic away from me as I chew.
You don't wanna have an ASMR session?
No. Not particularly, no.
Fair.
Okay. So, you see the stairs going downward and the wine cellar. You see some brick that is smoothed out throughout the area. You see 2 crates, some glasses, wine bottles look half drunk. There is a wooden bench towards the end of this room, and you see what looks to be a humanoid body with a sheet over them. And it's very dirty.
Stranger.
It smells
You got a bit of a corpse down here.
Serena, when Beerus turned around to speak to Stranger, you swore you saw breath enter the body. And then deflate. And now it's perfectly still. What do we do?
Bears is gonna go down and
Okay. Boop.
poke the body with his sword.
Okay. Can you please move your mini to where you would be? And is this your hook or your
Yeah.
Okay.
The sword.
Okay. As you poke the body, you feel that you don't feel, you see the body just twitches and moves a little bit.
Like the body twitches?
And moves, yeah.
Smack. It's a gut reaction.
It's a gut reaction as you smack it. You see that the body deflates and you hear this gust of air. And then what you see pouring out of it is thousands and thousands of these large grubbed maggots.
Nope.
And I need to be in the right layer.
Are the wine cake cellar like shelves floor to ceiling?
No. Everything above was 10 feet. Here would be 15, and the The wine store's about maybe 5 or so feet. And
Beerus is using.
Mhm.
He's using lucky footwork and jumping over here.
As you do, you see that the almost like a wave of these maggots just roll on top of each other to match what Beerus's height would have been before he jumped over onto them, and they are definitely spreading throughout and forming into these large balls that are probably like the size of maybe about 4 or 5 feet, and just like forming into this sphere.
Anybody got some fire? Could really use a good flame down about here.
Serena's gonna say, I don't know if this is considered as fire, and she will snap her finger. First she will go to her little pouch and then kind of snap her fingers to sacred flame.
Sacred flame. Okay. On which one?
I guess this one.
Okay. Where that's a dex save, right?
Yes, 13 is your target.
Well, I want you to know that I did roll a 13, so the total is 11.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
It is a
wait, no, that's
swarm
a
of
D12.
rotting grubs that you're kind of just igniting with this.
I maxed it. That's an 8 radiant.
8. Okay. I need this because I am too lazy to do basic math. Okay. If I was in the right layer. Okay, as you see a lot of them kind of fly up in the air and explode and pop. Some start crawling over here. Some start crawling onto the ladder itself. And that is 5. Okay,
how high is this to this?
You are 15 feet above, so on the ceiling, you're 50, like, on the first floor to the bottom here is 15 feet.
Oh, okay.
Beerus, you're 10 feet above because you're on the,
bookcase, yeah.
the bookcases. They moved into one square, and now they're 5 feet up in the air, crawling and going over the different bottles, and you hear some of them smacking on the ground, and they're just walking and moving over each other to climb up, and that is their movement, and that's it. That's their turn. So I'll say we'll go with Beerus, Serena, and then everybody else that's on the first floor. So Beerus, what are we doing?
He's gonna take a shot.
Okay. Roll me to hit.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to hit without a disadvantage from 5 feet away?
Probably not. So I'll roll that with disadvantage.
Please and thank you.
Which is a 23.
All right, 23 hits. Roll me damage. As you also hear the of a bullet just go right through these creatures.
13 damage.
13 damage.
Yep.
As describe, as when you hit it, and it kind of breaks them apart, and as some of them start grabbing onto the wood, and you see that as they're popping, it's almost like this acidicness is dispersing between them as they're dying, and everything that's inside them comes out, and it's melting some of the wood, and a large part of the shell, not enough for you to fall, but falls on them and squishing the hell out of, I would say, a good 80 to 90% of them. Very bloodied, but still alive.
And since I have 2-weapon fighting, can I take a swipe with my sword as a bonus?
100%.
Never mind, that's a 10.
10. Unfortunately, that still hits. Roll me damage.
Oh, shit, alright. That would be 7 damage.
7. Okay, as your sword kind of swings, and it's more of you like, fucking get off, and you're just cutting into these and just falling onto the ground. And it looks like as long as they're dispersed evenly enough, the hive mind isn't controlling them, and they're just kind of withering, moving, and being very, very slow, and now acting more like an animal would. But that one is destroyed. Serena, what do we do? I think Jeremiah's busy at the moment, so I will go with everybody above. Yes.
How high are they right now?
They're 5 feet, so 10 feet below you.
10 feet below me. Then, I guess I'll just bonus action magic stone and then throw one of them.
Roll me to hit.
24.
That definitely hits. Roll me damage. That the stone kind of goes right through and just cuts a lot of them.
9.
9
9
okay.
bludgeoning.
Marking a tree. Okay, as it kind of gets split into, but some still try to reach over and grab onto them, and it still looks like they're just moving along and moving through. All right.
Okay.
So, Nico, Watt, Stranger, and Tyreen, what do we do?
Go to Nico's gonna just look to Tyreen, Watt, and Stranger just like, I'm just gonna psych myself up real quick, and
I don't care what you do in your free time.
just gonna exhale, and it's just, and he's just going to take his Tabatha, and he is going to play a melody.
Okay. Do you hear the music being played? Are you inspiring yourself or anything like that?
I mean, not bardic inspiration, but yeah.
Okay. All right. As Nico's doing what he needs to make sure he doesn't freak out on everybody.
Yeah.
What about the rest of y'all?
Stranger's just looking back at Tyreen and Watt. Ladies first.
What a gentleman.
Yeah, Tyreen's just gonna like squint at him and be like, oh. How? You know what? Never mind. Just like, it's not gonna matter. It's not gonna be worth the breath it's gonna use.
I guess I'll use my reaction to say, to warn them about the maggots that was crawling.
You haven't warned it.
That seemed more of a, more than just maggots, I guess.
You're going to have a great... Tiny's gonna, like, as she's walking towards the hole in the floor and be like, you're going to have a great day. First you got free pudding, now you're going to have rice. And then jump down.
Oh, good.
Forbidden rice.
Okay, since there is a ladder, I'll say that you can easily use a ladder to your advantage to not fall 15 feet just straight down.
Okay.
Where are you going to be landing?
Ooh. Sorry, I almost closed the window by accident. That would have been bad. Does the ladder come down here, or is that's the bottom of the ladder?
That would be the top. This would be the bottom.
So the maggots are on the ladder?
Yes, they are.
Great. Ew. Well, yeah, she's just gonna... I mean... Question.
Yes.
In this instance, if she were to, like, hold onto the rails and more like let herself like slide down that ladder at a good speed, would that count as like an unarmed strike against the maggots?
Yeah, I'll say that. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, she's gonna kind of just
slick,
do herself a slided deal down the ladder and hit the maggots on her way down because why not?
Sure. Yeah.
That is, yeah.
What was the total hit?
A 13.
13 definitely hits. Roll me some damage, so which would be your unarmed strike, which is 1 plus your strength.
Woohoo! 4.
Nice. Okay. Oops, I did not mean to close that. Press enter. There you go. Okay, cool. They're definitely bloody as you kind of just slide through. They will get an attack on you since you contacted with them. Does a 15 hit?
No.
Okay. All right. Move your mini where you want to be. All right. As you slide through and break some of them, and you are seeing that some, as they're kind of falling away, not part of that large revolving sphere. It's just a maggot, just wiggling, just moving on the ground by itself, which is still gross. Watts and Stranger, what are we doing?
Let's see. I mean, we might as well just make our way down, just to get a look-see at everything happening. And upon seeing, like, the sea of forbidden rice.
Yeah.
Just like, can we set it on fire now?
I already called you for fire.
I was in the meeting.
Well, obviously.
All right. So, where would I end up going down the thing and the thing and
like
the...
this would be the start of the stairs, and you would end
Oh,
up
okay.
where Tyreen is.
All right, yeah, I'll just yeet a firebolt at it.
Okay, roll me to hit.
I'm directly behind it.
Well, let's hope I don't miss.
Yep.
Rip.
You did not get it. What did you get?
7.
No!
Yeah, that's not enough to hit them. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Hey, Tyreen.
Immediately misses.
Yes.
Can you roll me a dexterity saving throw? DC is 7.
9.
Okay, as the firebolt misses them, almost hits Tyreen. He's like, what the fuck?
Actually, like, watch it!
Oh, good, you're fast on your feet.
Okay, what would, I don't cheese.
I'll just... She told me what she wanted to do.
Okay, yeah, please.
To just kind of be the most barbarian ever. So how far is
It's a
10 feet,
draw.
right?
They
15.
are 10 feet from you currently, yes.
But what about Watt?
They, if Watt goes to the same square you are, then 10 feet.
Then
the drop
what
down
if
is 15
she
feet.
uses instead where she is right now, she'll move and then use a dash action to move at least 20 feet downwards.
Is she trying to do a goring rush on these
Yes.
creatures? Sure, yeah. Let's attempt a goring rush. Roll me to hit.
That Minotaur player solidarity.
Melee to make a melee attack, what's my bonus? Just the strength?
Yes, you are proficient with your Goring Rush, so it'll be
So strength plus proficiency.
yeah, so like
basically?
her axe, if you see the axe.
Tyreen, how fast are you on your feet?
Oh my fucking
Oh my God.
What did you get?
A 9.
Okay, a 9 does hit.
Oh,
okay.
good.
I was like, God, their AC is 8, guys. It's just 8.
At this point, if the voices start telling Tyreen that y'all are trying to kill her, she's gonna be like, I know.
I can see.
No shit.
It is intentional. Okay, roll me
What's
damage.
the damage on Goring Rush?
D6, and you push him 10 feet.
Okay.
I believe. I'm double checking.
I'm trying to look over here too.
Goring Rush. Okay, you do the hammer horn immediately after. Wait. Make one melee attack using your horn. Okay, so it's just a horn's damage, and your horn is
Yeah, it's a D6
plus
plus
strength.
strength mod.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So that's a 3 plus strength. 3, so 6.
6. Okay. Okay, since she did make contact, push her down here. Okay, does a 14 hit?
Oh.
No? Okay, good. As some of the maggots are on Watson, she kind of just moves them out of her. So, and you see how they're trying to bite, and they left quite a big mark for its size, for sure, but not enough to cause any damage. Okay. It's their turn. And I'm going to roll even or odds to see which one they're going to go after, either Tyreen or what. So that is Tyreen. Let's see. Tyreen does an 18 hit.
18 meets.
Okay. To make it extra painful, can you roll me 1d4?
Yeah.
Oh lordy.
Why not? If I had one, hold on.
This is where I put my D4. If I had one.
3.
3. Okay.
Oh no.
You
Oh,
feel
Lord.
a very, very painful sting as a lot of these maggots are starting to crawl on you, and you're grabbing them and throwing them onto the ground and squishing them, and you hear popping sounds. But
Ugh.
I'll say that on your forearm, underneath your forearm, and on the other side on your shoulder, there is a very painful sting. But when you look, there's no grubs, but you do see burrow marks into your skin. That's the grub's turn. Hey, Beerus, what do we do?
He's gonna fire at the if he can.
Yeah.
Like, is it visible for the fucking
Yeah,
grub horde?
there is a large mass that is visible. Yes.
He 27 to hit.
All right, roll me damage.
11.
Okay. With the blast, as you kind of fire off the rest of them, and Watt's stomping on them, and you're also stomping on them. The grubs are no more. So, Tyreen, on the side on your forearm where it burrowed, starts burning and stinging, and you see something moving in your arm, as that is going to be 2 points of damage that you take. And then on the other side, since you rolled a 3, that's an additional 2 points of piercing damage. And then on your shoulder, that's an additional 3 points of piercing damage, as you see these grubs eating you from the inside. Like they are massively moving in your fucking arm and just chewing and biting in that area.
She's literally gonna be sitting there like shucking off whatever piece of armor, and she's gonna look at somebody and be like, either one of you is going to have to heal me after I do this, and I need everybody to get really cool about something really quickly. And she's gonna take her dagger and literally try to cut them out of her.
Okay. I saw Nico raise his hand. Yes, Abby.
My performance by this point to head down or
Yeah,
no,
yeah. You can head down.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah.
Everyone had about technically all round before the maggots started burrowing. They technically start to attack on the start of Tyreen's turn, but because we're not in combat, everyone had a couple of seconds to do something. So yeah, Nico makes his way down to the ones downstairs.
Yeah, and he's like, "What the hell is going on?"
Beerus is handing the stem of a torch to Tyreen so she can bite on it, and then asking if she wants him to get the one on her shoulder.
You're gonna have to take the armor off of.
Let me hold on. Let me try something.
That's the problem with being all chainmailed. You've got to take it all off.
Serena's like, hold on, let me try something real quick, and she's gonna grab a pouch of dirt in her hand.
Okay.
Spit on it.
Okay.
Enough to liquefy the dirt, and then just go like this to her hand and like make mud, and then just wipe it on your head, on your face.
Tyreen is gonna look at Serena like she lost her fucking mind.
Let me try this, but Channel Divinity. I'm rubbing some dirt on it.
Okay, let me.
I don't know if it actually will help.
Look
to be
at
honest
the
with you.
specifics of rub.
The specific is
yes.
blinded, deafened, grappled, invisible, paralyzed, or poisoned.
Okay, so she doesn't have any of those those. So
I figured, to be honest.
if you were poisoned, paralyzed, or any of those things, you would not be right now. But unfortunately, they're just burrowing
I
inside
thought
you.
maybe she was grappled by it or something. I don't know.
No, unfortunately. No, I mean it's a good thought. It's very good, but in this specific situation, no. So Tyreen, you're going after one, right? And then Beerus, you're going after the one on the shoulder.
Yeah, after helping her get out of the armor and whatnot.
I will say, because you're not just gonna like just stab right through, obviously.
No.
No,
So
it's going to be careful.
Yes, I would like for you both to roll me a medicine check.
Oh, great. Okay. 15.
15. Okay, that's
14.
good. 14, not as good as a 15, but still good. So
We're panicking.
I'll say that because this is entering your body and it is painful, you're going to take 1 point damage, piercing damage per each stab. So that's 2.
Oh no, Beerus didn't stab. He tried to slice to get the thing out.
Okay, well, 1
So
point of
slashing
piercing
damage.
and 1 point of slashing damage.
Okay.
As Beerus, I see that you are able to cut and you see the grub kind of bulge out a little bit out from her shoulder. And Tyreen, unfortunately, yours moved further in. Yes, Nico.
Sorry. You said
You cut out one more time?
Yeah, you cut out.
so there was 3,
There was
correct?
3. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Do you want assistance?
I'll take whatever I can get right now. She's sitting there with her.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, Nico's gonna pull out his dagger and go. You said which one was the one that you're going for?
I'm on the shoulder.
Shoulder.
There's one.
Tyreen
on
had one on her.
forearm.
Tyreen was at the one on her forearm.
Yeah, and then there's one that's on the other side of that.
Okay.
On the
Nico's
same
gonna
arm?
go with-
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Nico's gonna go with also his with his dagger, just looking at her and just like, I have your consent to help with this.
Yep.
Okay.
Roll me a medicine.
And he also is going to have a healing spell ready, too.
Okay, awesome.
Ooh. 21.
21.
Oh.
Precise and accurate. You cut just enough. I'll say that with 21, not enough to do damage, but enough to, with the tip of your blade, grab onto the grub and just pull it out as it falls to the ground. And Beerus, the one that you're working on the shoulder is exposed, and you're able to grab it, and any amount of pressure pops the fucking thing. But there's still one inside you, Tyreen. I'll say I'll give you another jab at it before your turn's over and it starts to do damage again.
We're panicking. Okay. So medicine again?
Please.
Good. It's a 5. We're actually panicking now.
Okay. As it starts burrowing and it feels painful, that's 4 points of piercing damage. As it just goes further into your arm and it burns. It fucking burns.
You'll be fine. Can I take a stab at it?
Through gritted teeth turns like it doesn't feel fine.
Roll me a medicine check, Serena, and then I'll got you, Nico.
You'll be okay. The dirt gods will protect you.
Oh.
Question mark.
Yes.
19.
19.
How very reassuring.
Okay. 19 is enough. As you kind of put pressure on where you see the grub is going, and as you kind of rub some dirt to persuade it to go to the other side, and when it comes out to the already incisions that she's already made into her own arm, it's almost like it's running away from the dirt that you are using. And as you just grab it and just immediately kill it. I will say that if any part of your flesh is touching the grub after it's dead, not enough to do damage because it's just a small little one, but it does sting a little bit. It has some acidicness to it. So yeah, those grubs definitely kind of fuck you over a little bit.
A little bit.
I'll take out a healer's kit.
Okay. Nico, yes?
If it was okay, Nico would just be like, if it's okay, if you want to just reserve your kit. And he is going to put a hand...
bunch of it, to be honest with you. It's kind of weighing my shoulder down.
He'll just look at Serena, put his hand on Tyreen's forearm, and cast Cure Wounds.
I have 10 healer's kit, which equals to 99 right now.
Oh my god.
With that, Serena has a healer fee, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so that would help with saving spells for future reference. But Nico already casted the spell.
I will heal a lot.
Yeah.
Reasons. It was 10 points healing.
How many?
10.
All right.
Cool.
As Nico casts his spell, and you are cured from some of that damage, as the wound, almost like aloe vera being placed on, there's like just an instant relief, as since this healing spell happened so quickly, and some of these wounds look like they've been healing for months. At this point, can I have everyone roll me perception?
Natural
19.
20, 23.
23? Okay, that's
Been
fast.
rolling dog shit all night.
Beerus, you said 19, right?
Yeah.
19... I'll give you something, but it's not the full pass. What'd you get, Nico?
16.
16 is a fail in this situation. What about the rest of you guys?
8.
Serena's at 11. Watt is at 16.
Okay. So, Beerus, you swear you heard almost like some sort of metal hitting another sort of metal. It's like... can't pinpoint exactly what, but it sounded metallic for sure through this wall.
Okay.
And Tyreen. Maybe just the adrenaline kicking in and the immediate healing, but like your senses are just, they're fucking on point right now. Gonna hear a little bit of this. A little too much. You heard that. You also heard a voice. Something along the lines of, hurry, and I'm going as fast as I can. Also, you swear you smell salt. Specifically seawater. What do we do?
And this is just this dead ass is a door.
It's a wall.
Okay. A wall. Yeah, sorry.
Beerus walk over to the wall and kick it.
Okay. Beerus, I'll give you a choice. Sure. Roll me athletics or investigation.
Oh. Natural 20 for 22 for investigation.
As you kick it and you leave your foot there for a second as you kind of feel the vibrations, and I mean, hey, you're grounded to the floor a lot, and you can feel some hollowness, and you feel that behind where the bench is, there is a hollowness to it, almost like a secret door or something.
He's gonna look over at Watt and just be like, "Can you throw that bench?"
Watt said yes.
Okay. It's Watt.
Do you need this string?
No. Watt can throw that bench. I mean, I'm sure she fucking can handle it easily enough. Since it was throws a bench. And Beerus, you and Tyreen hear a fuck. Grabbing it. Let's go.
Beerus is immediately kicking the wall.
Okay. With you kicking the wall,
As he's reloading.
Okay. I'm gonna say doop. Okay. Let me reveal the area in front of me. So, before I do, let me describe it. Come the fuck on. There you go. You kick it open, and the door immediately goes to hits what looks to be a crate that is lifted up, and it kind of kicks into where people would be cooking. You see some dishes in a sink that were being scrubbed, and you smell some food that's being cooked. I'll say that you smell chicken. Sure. You see that the pan is still actually hot. You see a large table with chairs, different crates, about 10 beds, and a couple of rugs. And you currently see rugs.
Oh.
Rugs that are rolled up next to what looks before they go away. You will see 2 elven men going down the stairs. Behind them, a dwarven individual, and a last dwarven man who is grabbing some of that chicken and putting it in a bag really quickly as he's running. It looks like they were cooking something. And before you guys busted down the door, let's say,
Do I have a reaction at all?
Yeah, I'll say you do.
Can I fire my gun as a reaction?
Sure. Fire your gun as a reaction.
Okay. Can I do a disarming shot so I can knock the bag out of the guy's hands?
You 100% can. Roll me to hit.
Okay. That would be 14 to hit.
14, I believe. Yeah, 14 definitely hits. Disarming is a dex check, right?
When you make a firearm attack against a creature, you can spend 1 grip point on the hit range. Strength saving throw. DC 14.
Okay, so as I'm internet, please load. Thank you. With a strength check, not a dex check, the total is 3.
Cool. So he drops the bag.
Okay. It does damage, right?
Yeah, it's just my normal attack damage.
Okay. Roll me the
Which
damage.
is 12 damage.
Okay.
Did I kill the motherfucker on accident?
As you shot his arm, and it just completely fucking shatters this man's arm. As like, he's running, and he bangs his head against the table and just falls down, completely dead. And these guys look for a second. Nope, and just go down the stairs. Stranger just clapping with the door open. I do want you all to know that a common human does have like 3 to 6 HP. You did 11
I feel
points
that
damage.
every fucking day of my life.
We're expecting exactly a common human.
That's also true, but just a slight little perspective. Yes.
Question: what is Beerus's reaction right now?
He's just standing there like, did that really just happen?
I was waiting for that. I fucked up.
He's gonna sigh, look back at everyone and go, I found our fucking ghosts. There's a bunch of fucking normies. I accidentally killed one. So, stranger, you got some... There's a bag that he dropped.
Did we see that happen? That was
Scuttles.
a question.
You will see most of everything that happened. I'll say that
Okay.
you did not see the other 3 individuals leave.
Yeah.
But you did see...
It was more about, is it enough time for me to go over there and try to save this guy?
I mean, if he has 3 HP, I did more than triple.
You
Yeah,
can
that's true.
certainly try.
I was gonna do my healer's kit to stabilize him, but also healer's feet. So
Yeah,
can I just medicine check him at least to see?
Yeah, roll me a medicine check.
Yeah. That's a nat 20, so 25.
25. Okay.
I am a doctor.
You are a doctor?
Not a
She has a-
miracle worker.
She has a PhD.
When you go and check the pulse, they're gone. That was too much shock, too fast to the body. You can. It needs stronger magic for you to bring them back. You have seconds, and by the time that, even if you did know that spell, by the time you got the materials out to cast it, that's it.
Then I'll just kind of wrap the wounds at least or something. Close his eyes. Sprinkle a little bit of dirt and then look at Beerus. So like, as much as I appreciate your gusto, maybe next time do a warning shot first.
Well, that's what this was supposed to be. It was supposed to be a effective warning shot. I was just trying to take the bag.
Understandable, I guess.
I wasn't expecting the motherfucker to die from one hit and banging his head on a fucking table.
I think it died from the bang on the table, to be honest.
That's what I'm gonna go with.
Seagulls.
By the way, there's 3 fucking more of those bastards. They ran down the stairs.
Well then, we shouldn't be just standing around talking, should we?
The rest of you aren't fucking moving.
Irena's
my
probably
guess.
putting her armor
Because
back
you
on.
go faster. Let me investigate here a little bit, and then I'll grab the bag, I guess.
Grab the bag. It's a bag of chicken.
Yay.
If you're investigating,
bag of
please
chicken.
roll me an investigation.
What?
If you're investigating the body, please roll me an investigation.
Okay,
Yes,
yeah,
Nico.
Nico's going to cast Kinetic Jaunt, so he can add 10 more feet to his movement.
Damn.
Okay.
Kinetic, it's a nice spell. And he's going to pretty much go down the stairwell.
Okay. You see the stairwell over here. Also, just note that there is a door here and a door here. What did you get on your investigation?
To 18.
18. Okay. You find 3 silver and 22 copper on him. Other than a scimitar that they have on them. They also seem to have a scroll pouch. And if you open up, there is a letter in there that looks really weird. Just some close first observation, just 3 dots line, 2 dots, 3 dots line. There also seems to be a letter in a language. What languages do you know?
Common Dwarven Elvish.
You do not understand this language? And some sort of other letter with a whole bunch of numbers scribbled on and like crossed off. And these numbers are in the hundreds of gold. And like, but they're marked up. It's just like random numerical equations here and there, like nothing specific that you can note, but there was a sheet of paper that he was using to do some sort of math. Nico, you're just going downstairs?
Yeah, he's going to use his full movement to try to catch up to them.
Okay, so your full movement is how much right now?
40 feet of
40.
movement.
Okay, I will place you down the stairs. So let me light that up for you.
I guess the question is, with doing the movement, is he able to see them?
You will see. I'm gonna control L to see exactly what you can see. Okay. Let me give you a little bit more because you should be able to see a little bit more. What you see is that they ran in this direction. But you lost sight of them as the cave kind of curves. And you hear the water crashing louder here. And you feel the air. This cave leaves into the ocean.
Nico's call back up, like, pretty much yelling, just like, they probably have a boat or something docked up outside. This is literally at the shore.
Great.
Do what?
Great.
Do you want me to keep tailing them, or...
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain at this point. I'm kind of wondering what the rest of us want to do.
I'm trying to...
Well, I have some things here, and I guess we can follow and see what they're planning to do.
Okay. So, because it is that time, and we do have some players that it's literally thunderstorming outside, I'll say we'll cut here, and we'll come back in 2 weeks. Just to let note, please write, so I don't forget who has what, and there's some rooms that weren't looked into, so some specific things are here and there. Please make sure, Beerus, you have the the maps and
Yep.
the specific things that you took in your character sheet. Serena, please write down the specific sheets of paper you have in your character sheet. Nico, you just saw them run off. I'll say that everyone else, I assume you guys are also in the room, or you're out of the room.
Stranger's been hanging back with the girls.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Tyreen kind of took a minute because she has to put all her armor and shit
Okay.
back on.
Then I will say, Serena, you're the only one that hears, but you heard something grind against stone behind you. And what, Stranger and Tyreen, you still hear those creepy noises, but nowhere near you. You just hear them above, almost like the ceiling door is making those noises. That is where we're going to leave for today, and come back and see what the mystery behind this haunted house is. Totally ghost.
We just walked through a spirit Halloween and shot one of the employees.
Yeah. Pretty
I mean, yeah,
Probably.
kind of.
That's yep, that's exactly what happened.
Sounds about right.
Whoops.
I mean, it is Texas.
Oopsie doopsies.
So,
That's when it was like, you should have
75%
fired a
off.
warning. It's like, you should have fired a warning shot. I'm like, we don't fire warning shots.
That was the warning shot.
Literally.
The warning was beware.
It was trying to be the warning shot. Wasn't expecting the motherfucker to have 3 HP.
It's his fault that he died.
He did
You
slam
shouldn't have
his head
placed
into
the
a
table there.
You shouldn't have gotten shot, my dude. My God.
Shouldn't have tried to
Serpentine.
run.
All right,
He
guys,
zagged when he was supposed to zig.
that's what it was. We'll edit this, put it on YouTube, Spotify, and all the other places I put it in. Please don't forget to be good to one another. Be safe out there. Happy Halloween. Go vote. Go not just for normal election that have people's fucking rights on the line, but also for Vic. Go vote for him on the bakery contest.
Get him to first place.
Yeah, what is it
Yes.
called? Who is the goodest boy? Is
The greatest baker. It's the greatest baker
greatest
competition.
baker off. And if you can donate, please go donate. The link's down below. Even if it's in the future and it's past Extra Life, the link's still down below. You can still just go donate because that link is available. Go donate. All right. Much love. Please be safe. Bye.
I